Hey guys, so I'm so excited. I just did an amazing spread and I can't wait to share it with you. But before I do, I just want to let you know that Spirit has revealed, basically, even though a lot of these readings, they'll just tell you, like, oh, this is what's going to happen. But, I just want to do a spoiler. If you don't want to know, click off now. But it's amazing, and if Spirit wants me to know, Spirit should let you know. That's number one. Number two, I had a dream about the number 23, and it was 23 a dozen. Then when I woke up, the psalm just came to my head. So I was like, let me look up 23. And lo and behold, Psalm 23 came up. And I just want to share it with you before I begin because it's related to this reading. It was like 23 a dozen. So this means that this doesn't only apply to me. I know that this is my story, and it's amazing, girl, boy, whatever. It's amazing. We're about to be lit. But anyway, I know it's not just my story because otherwise, why would Spirit tell me 23 a dozen? So Psalm 23 is, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He make me lie down in green pastures. He lead me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He lead me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. So this spread confirms everything said in that. It's so beautiful. The things that are about to happen to the divine feminists that this relates to, me and everyone else that this relates to. And let me know if it relates to you in the comments. I would love to know. I would love to know. I'm just excited. I'm so happy. I know that this is my story. And if it's yours, you will know if it resonates with you too. Life is about to be lit for you. And congratulations to you. Wherever aspect, whatever part you are in this story, all of it is amazing. Congratulations to you. And without any further ado, here you go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I would love to lead you in your path and help you through anything you need. Send me a message, whatever it is, comment. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Anyway, here it goes. This is an amazing spread, Divine Feminine. Look at this. I just want to show you. And then I'll explain how this unfolded. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You have to see this. You have to see this. Okay, it starts with the Hermit. So this is for the Divine Feminines that are on their spiritual pathway to success. Now, I asked Spirit, what did Spirit have for me? And this is what Spirit told me. But I also had a dream of the number 23 a dozen. And when I looked at the number 23, it's about... actually Psalm came in my mind as well. So I looked up 23 and Psalm 23 popped up, lo and behold. And it is about... I'll just read it. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie beside, lay down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He lead me to the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff. Look at that. They comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointed my head with oil. My cup runneth over. You cannot make this stuff up. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. This is basically the spread, guys. This is Psalms 23. And when I dreamed about it, it said 23 a dozen. So this is not just for me. This is for several people out there who are on the spiritual pathway to success. So let me explain. The Hermit. This is leading you. The light is leading you. You're on a path to success and spiritual prosperity. You're on a spiritual pathway to success. Whoever this is for, you follow the spiritual pathway to success, like me. You're following the Hermit. Look, you're following the light. Then you have the Empress. She is in the flow, honey. She is in the energy and the flow of the light of the universe. And she has an idea. She's birthing her ideas, and she has abundance and creativity flowing to her. It is an influx of ideas. This is usually the Four of Cups. They talk about somebody that has an opportunity that is not going and saying no. But no, write down all of those ideas. You can't do everything all at one time. So you have so many, you're in the flow. It's your time. It's your season. So a lot of ideas are flowing to you naturally. Just write them down. It's not that you're saying no. You just write them down because you can't do all of them at the same time. And this is when you're in your energy, if you're making the shit happen. So these ideas and energy is flowing to you. You're in the flow. You're co-creating with the universe, and you're making shit happen. And this is when a sudden change of events happen. The King of Swords is somebody in authority and power, honey. The King of Swords assesses situations and makes clear decisions. Now, before I had this spread out, when I laid this spread out initially, it was like this. It was hiding this Five of Swords, and it was like this, and I was like, what is going on here? Because sometimes when I look at the Queen of Pentacles changes based on what the spread looks like. This looks like Divine Feminine said no when she's holding on to her money, but that's no, that's not happening. This was hiding this because it's gonna come out of nowhere. This card was hiding this is because it's gonna be, everything's gonna be going great for the Divine Feminine, and then there's gonna be a sudden change of events, and the Divine Masculine is gonna ask the Divine Feminine for her hand in marriage. He's gonna ask to marry her, and it's gonna be clear. He's gonna know this is the person I want to be with. It's gonna be a concise decision, a decision made from authority and power and knowledge, insight, intellect. He's gonna know she's the one. But the Divine Feminine is gonna be like, hold up. She's going to be a little skeptical. Look at her. She's a little skeptical. She has a sword in her hand, but she's graceful at the same time. And look at the Karmic. The Karmic is going to be a little sad about it naturally. I mean, she probably loves him too. Who wouldn't love the Divine Masculine, especially if yours is anything like mine? Who wouldn't love him? Look at him. He's a king. He's powerful. He's lovely. But the Divine Feminine knows that, but she's like, excuse my language, but she's like, don't fuck with me. But she's graceful at the same time. And then this represents balance. This represents balance because the reason why I say that is because it's the mother. It's this energy, the Queen of Pentacles energy, as it relates to this spread. Something just said balance. This represents balance as it pertains to this spread. A balance of home, a balance of self, the balance of your Divine Masculine energy, a balance of your relationship. And it's clarified because these cards came after. But before those cards, we have this. This is marriage. When he asks to marry you, maybe you are skeptical, maybe you are skeptical, maybe you're trying to figure out this whole, maybe you're like, don't mess with me, I love you, but I have my sword, I'm not gonna draw it on you, but I got it just in case. The Karmic is sad because she knows she lost. No offense to the Karmics out there. She knows she lost. And you say yes. This also represents abundance of money, abundance of opportunities coming in. You're going to be in a flow in your life and your love. This is love. This cup of love is going to overflow. Goodness and mercy shall follow you. Your cup runneth over. This is basically my dream came to life in these cards. Your cup runneth over, and goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. Why? Because you're your highest self. You're balanced. You are your highest self, and people recognize it and they're following you. You are successful. You teach other people how to be successful. I like the Six of Wands. I like to refer to it as the sixth God. You know that you're God. You know that you're human. You know how to manifest, and you're successful. You're not afraid to tell others. You're not afraid to lead others the way. This is graceful. This is showing people the way to light. This is showing you're the hermit now. You're the light on earth. You're just like the hermit is leading you. You're going to be leading others the same path. This is a wonderful spread, and I just want to remind you, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He lead me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. Look at this. Restored. Restoration from everything that was taken from you. I nearly cried when I read this spread. Restoration. He restoreth my soul. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod, look at that, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. Look at that. You cannot make this stuff up. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Anyway, for those who this is for, congratulations. In addition to this, I read, because of course I noticed the number 4 and 5 came out. So Where's that 4? The 4 of Cups and the 5. In the initial spread, it was 4 or 5. So I looked up the number 45, and angel number 45, according to Joanne's Sacred Scribes, repeating 4s and 5s represents a life change, a significant life change, and it asks the angels ask that you follow their lead in regards to your next steps. So wherever you are on this journey, whether you're following the spiritual pathway to success, or whether you are in the flow, if you're in the flow, and based on this energy, this retrograde energy been kind of good to me. If you're in the flow of the energy that's going on right now, then ideas are flowing to you and you're making shit happen. So wherever you are, know that it's leading you to a sudden change. It's leading you to a life change that's going to create you to be your highest self. But it's going to come out of nowhere. Remember, this was like this. It was like this. I didn't even know it was right there. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, is she going to say no or something? Like, what? And then it was like, boom. I was like, oh, a sudden change of events is going to happen. And it's going to create balance in your life. You're going to be your highest self. You're going to get married. Your cup runneth over with love and abundance and opportunity and finances. You're going to be lit, honey. You're going to be a 6 God, co-creating with spirit, leading others to do the same. And your divine masculine, he's going to see how powerful you are. Look at him. He loves her. He's like, I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to compete no more. I don't want to put you through this competition no more. I don't even want to be a part of it anymore. I just want you. And the decision is going to be clear. The decision is going to be assessed and come from a place of wisdom. He's going to know when he do this. It'll be no doubt in his mind. Look at the King of Swords is the man of power and authority with clear decisions. And you are going to be like, okay, mate, all right. So is this for me or what? But you're going to say yes. And it is gonna be lit, honey. Your life is gonna be lit. Your life is lit already if it's like mine. I like this energy right here. The flow, being in the flow with the light, and ideas flowing to you and opportunities flowing to you and you making shit happen. That is wonderful energy. This is a great place to be. Just know that it's gonna come out the blue, honey. When you're in your power and he's in his power, boom. It's gonna just pop out. Like, no more karmic, and your divine masculine is gonna be on his knees. He's gonna offer his hand in marriage, and he's gonna know that it's for you. There will be no doubt. He's not, look at these cards. He is not looking at her. He's looking at you and only you. He's not worried about her anymore. He's looking at you and only you. And to the karmics out there that this, you know, you may be a karmic watching this video. A lot of the times when you go through an 8 of Cups type of heartbreak or a disappointment, it's also leading you to the light. It's leading you to the light. And the light is not just for the divine feminine. You can also be in tune with your divine feminine energy and be in the flow and create and co-create with the universe and get married and find your twin flame, your life partner as well. And I do wish you the best. But this spread is lit. And look at this divine feminine. She's not coming from a place of ego. She's not coming from a place of ha ha ha, I got him. She's like, don't fuck with neither one of us. She's like, listen, I got my sword in my hand. If you're trying to play me, I'm ready. But I love you at the same time, and I want this to work, and I'm gonna trust you, because she feels that way because she says yes. And their cup runneth over. Look at the 9 of Cups coming with his cup, and the divine feminine got her hand out with. Look at her cup. Then she got her hand out, and then hers overflows. They're both up on both sides. The cups is overflowing. Anyway, this is so dope. Let me get back on camera, but man, I just had to show you guys. You are ready to receive. You are ready to receive. God bless you.